Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut 11. This is Kathy speaking, and the messenger is here. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for joining me here, and today is the 10th of November. We are on the precipice of a new moon in Scorpio on the 13th of the month, and tomorrow is 11/11. The 11th of November, which is an open portal. Now those that have been following me and have been listening, and whether you're a patron and you already know what November energetically holds pertaining to the astrology, then you know that this is a very dark time, a very challenging time for the world, for the collective. And personally, of course, it could be a time of sudden change and awareness, breaking free from something that was difficult through difficult situations, though. This could also be the turnaround of something that's been blocking your abundance, that can bring abundance, can bring happiness, can bring love, just generally huge changes for all of us. More on a personal level. It will be different for each of us, and why this is happening is because this new moon is together, this new moon in Scorpio on the 13th is together with Mars, is conjunct Mars and opposite Uranus. Uranus is the awakener. Uranus in Taurus is ups and downs, changes to the economy, changes to our finances, changes to our resources, good or bad. It could go any way. Now Jupiter, of course, is there in Taurus, which is a bit of a saving grace, but sometimes Jupiter can also bring an awareness, some wisdom that may not be easy. It can pertain to justice or injustice. It can burst our bubble, where we've been too over-optimistic for something, on something. Nevertheless, we do talk about the astrology more on Patreon, so do join us. We've got the link beneath the video. We've also got Divine Debut 12, where we answer your personal questions. We do random readings there, so you can get that link beneath this video as well. So calling on the messenger, we're reading the energies, right? As Mercury has now stepped into Sagittarius, talk about lots of communication. It's been crazy all morning for me, talking with 5 different people at once. So too much information, too many messages, could be overwhelming. At this time, could be about business, could be about anything. Mercury can speak to also health, lots of information connected to health. Mercury, though, is in square to Saturn, so maybe the information coming in is challenging. It's not easy. It's all about growth. It's all about being grounded and needing to believe in the good, whatever is blocked right now. Know that things will work out. I do feel up until the 23rd of the month, until the full moon in Gemini, the energies will be very harsh, challenging, big turnarounds. Could be good or bad. Get your foot off the pedal. It's very dangerous. Not a good time for surgery. Not a good time for anything that could be sharp, electrifying. Okay, and on the world stage, we are going to see shocking news, unfortunately. Let's just pray for the best. Whatever is meant to happen, it's all divinely guided, I suppose. And we never really know why those negative, hard things happen to people. We never really will know. But there's a reason behind everything, I believe. What is the message? A change in the wind. And it's like very similar to the tower. It is a number 12. 12 is like the hanging man. We're needing to look at things from a different perspective. We will have enlightenment, a change in the wind. This could be freak weather conditions as well, right? Where something's been blocked, things will start to happen, right? The zebras stripes remind me of black and white, interchangeable, very sudden, yes, no, black, white, things playing out, but it's all meant to happen in the way it's meant to happen. So trust in the process, my dear friends. Let's see what the messengers are. The messenger is bringing us. Thank you, Archangel Michael, and of course, our feathered god Mercury, the messenger of the gods, who's now stepped into Sagittarius, a Jupiterian ruled sign. You may have messages, news coming from a distance. Mercury is all about the details, whereas in Sagittarius, which is the bigger picture, let's not get stuck on the little details. Let's look at the bigger picture. All right, let's see. We've got the Queen of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo. We've got the Nine of Swords, lots of stress, anxiety, worry. King of Wands, King and Queen of Wands. They are a couple, they are partners. They come from the same tribe. They like the same things. There's a lot of action and desire to move forward. Mars on this new moon, Mars moving through Scorpio, which is, Mars is in his home sign, so he's very powerful. He's very passionate. He wants to get to the bottom of things. He wants to dissect things and look at what is beneath, what has been beneath the surface. There's a lot of power pertaining to sexuality, metamorphosis, connection, deep connection, transformative connection, whether it's physical, emotional, right? Both, they're as a couple together, they're very powerful. In opposition, they can, like a clash of the titans, a lot of ego, but there's a lot of ability to create through stressful times. Now, we've got a lot of fixed energies, obviously, with, what's going on in Taurus and Scorpio, and Mars is activating the eclipses. So it's like we're in a whirlwind, like we're in eclipse energies right now. The positive is, because there are saving graces, that this new moon, even though it's very challenging, it's connecting well to Neptune in Pisces. So maybe whatever is going to be revealed could hold some magic, but it's all about a metamorphosis and change. We're sort of letting go of things that were toxic in our life, people, situations, so on and so forth. And Venus is in her home sign of Libra, which speaks to relationships of all sorts. The focal point is on the South Node in Libra. She's connecting to Black Moon Lilith, which is a raw, sexual, sensual energy, feminine, dark energy, and they're in good connection, but they're also, it's like the finger of God. The yod is pointing to Neptune. So Neptune in Pisces is the lack of clarity, or maybe something being revealed now. Maybe it's a time of letting go of the ego, letting go of the power struggles, not looking more so about I, me, my, and what I need, but what we need, or how we can come together. This is like waving, the necessity to wave that white flag, because Neptune in Pisces is compassion, love, sacrifice, and surrender. The finger of God is showing that to us. So energetically, surrender to the energies. Use your instinct, use your intuition. Neptune is God, spirit, the divine, right? Trust your intuition. Even if you don't have all the information, there is the Neptune energy. Seven of Cups, lots of potential, lots of many opportunities, many doors opening, which to choose, which way to go. There's a lot of worry. Trust your intuition. And we've got the Three of Pentacles, which is collaboration. It's a mercurial card. Working together, not in opposition, working in conjunction together as a team so that we could expand, explore, and succeed. Three of Pentacles, of course, does speak to work. We do have wands, which do speak to business, career, action, and where we put our energy. Mars is very full of energy in Scorpio and is willing to go through some sort of an ending before we can transform. Remember, getting rid of the toxins, the poisons, or turning that, whatever that poison and that toxin is, into healing, into medicine. We've got the Seven of Swords, so this is being strategic, this is being smart. This is also things that will be revealed pertaining to the thief, to lies, deception, underhandedness. And we've got a Knight of Cups here, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Knight of Cups is an offer. We see the letter here, communication. Knight of Cups is usually Scorpio, but I see it very strongly as Sagittarian energy. Eight of Swords, feeling blocked, dark thoughts about an offer, about creating a situation. Seven of Swords is revelations. Yes, it is. And remember, sevens are never easy. They could be turning a difficult corner, very Saturnian. Could be a 7-year, 7-month situation that's going on for you. Let's see how the stars help or hinder. And I'd just like to mention, I said that I would take a step back. I'm trying to catch up for Christmas. It doesn't mean that I will not, and that I've stopped guiding you and being here for you. I will be uploading randomly, so I'd love to hear from you. I'm still doing personal readings, astrology, tarot, whatever it is that you're wanting or needing. Okay, so that's what's going on with me. I need to catch up. Christmas is always a very stressful time for all of us. There's a lot to do. This year I want to catch up. I want to be ahead instead of being behind. That's the difference from last Christmas and the Christmas before that and the Christmas before that. All right, so I'm still here, my darlings. Sixth house, routine, which is the natural Virgo house, being of service, what we do daily in our lives. It's connected to hygiene and health and information and service and details, and our pets. We've got Pisces, and I believe. So we've got 6th and 12th house, which could be physical health, emotional, psychological, spiritual health. We need to, in practical matters in our daily lives, whatever we've been working for, remember Saturn is opposite in Pisces, which he's turned direct now. So he is affecting, obviously, the immutable signs, Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Gemini. If you've got planets or angles in the first 10 degrees, you've been affected by Saturn. He's turned direct, so you should start to see the rewards as he's going to be traveling over the same first 7 degrees of Pisces, which affects the mutable signs. So we need to keep the belief. Pisces is, I believe, remember, Pisces is unconditional love. It is compassion. It is about a possible major ending to a cycle. And we've got Cancer, and I feel lots of intuition, strong intuitive energies, lots of water, lots of emotions, things pertaining to the past, to the family, to our securities, our personal lives, our emotional security, things connected to motherhood, the mother, our countries on more of a collective scale. Feel into the energies. Cancer is very sensitive as well. Cancer, remember, is ruled by the moon, and we are having a difficult new moon in Scorpio. Any moons, full or new moons in Scorpio, are never easy. They were more about going into the darkness, going inwards in, feeling the energies. I feel. Trust that what you're feeling is true. Trust that if you're feeling down and in the dumps, we're all going through a personal purging process in the area of Scorpio for that new moon to take place, as it's going to start to build. Obviously, it's come after a waning moon. There's something that we're letting go of, something that is going through a metamorphosis. 7th house and partners, so a lot to do with others. We do have Venus and Mars here, the lovers of the zodiac. Libra is where the south node is. Libra is justice, it's law, it's it could be separation, it could be harmony, it could be peace, it could be anything, right? As Venus is now opposing Chiron, we are looking for that openness, that ability to find the key to unlock the mystery of this open wound, whatever it is for each of us. Let's look at this 3 of Pentacles. What's the growth about? What is it that we need to collaborate, work on? What is it that we need to, and this could be business, of course. The 3 of Pentacles does remind me very much of the natural 3rd house of Gemini, which is all about collaboration, working with others, some sort of a learning curve, dealings with siblings, relatives, people that are close to us in our environment, someone that we're working with, learning with. Do take care with travel, whether it's long distance or short distance. We may also hear about, knock on wood, things to do with the sky, Uranus, right? Air tragedies. My goodness, let's just hope for the best. Let's just hope for the best. We've got the main male. So if there's someone that you've been thinking about, main male, they're coming through as fiery, as Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. They could have Earth as well. We've got sudden wealth, number 11. So the portal tomorrow, 1111, could bring a sudden turn of positive events. 777. This card has come through for me in other readings. I think on Divine Debut 12. Check that last reading that I've done. Sudden wealth. So something turning around very positively. It could be in conjunction with this main male or for this main male. And we've got courtship. We've got the union here, which is like the 2 of Cups. This is collaboration. This is a sense of abundance. This is like a new opening through this portal. Remember the portals that are opening up now, because of course the eclipses are being activated by Mars, by the Sun, traveling through Scorpio. So we've all got fixed signs in our chart somewhere. So Scorpio and Taurus, that part of your chart is, and also the Leo Aquarius, that Grand Cross, those areas of your chart are being activated right now. So those of you that are more progressed with the knowledge of astrology, do look into that. We do have blessings. The Spirit always makes sure that there are blessings as well as hardships. When there are more hardships, that's when we feel the energies. Today, the weather around us is a reflection of the weather of the planets. So whatever's going on up there in the ethers is a reflection of what's going on energetically. It does affect the weather, it does affect our environment and us personally. Okay, so today is very gloomy, very grey. Hopefully that's as bad as it gets. I'd love to hear your comments. What's going on weather-wise in your own country? And if not weather-wise, what's going on politically? What's been happening? I haven't been following the news much because it's all doom and gloom. But of course things come to my ears, so I do hear what's going on generally. I just haven't been very much in touch with what's going on in the world recently. So we've got some sort of an agreement. It's going to be a sudden turnaround. And, you know, in this card, we've got a dark masculine, maybe a little bit darker than this one. So I don't know if this is the same person. More so it would be, because we're reading more the energies. We've got one divine masculine here. Oh, we've got a Knight of Pentacles as well. So there is a potential for a couple of different people that will be important for us energetically. And we've got the Chariot and change. This is transition and movement. This is getting into your car and, you know, in your car and changing environment. This is long distance, short distance travel. Energetically, there's change in the air. We've got another 9. So I don't know if this has already started from yesterday, which was the 9th of the month, maybe the month of September. Message of concern, which will bring change. And again, concern. We've got 2 cards, a feminine and a masculine, that are concerned. I don't know if they're concerned about each other, whether it's about communication. Remember, a communication or a lack thereof. We've got the letter here as well. So something to do with communication. Remember, Mercury in Sagittarius is bringing in a lot of communication, but which, you know, what is most important to focus on, maybe we need to look at now. Let's see emotionally, psychologically, because remember that Pluto is on the degrees where Mars is exalted, the 28th degree of Capricorn, but is in good aspect to Scorpio. So again, I'm going to say, whatever needs to go, whatever needs to transform, there are also helpful energies to do that at this stage. And this new moon is in Scorpio, which does speak to big amounts of money, big changes, money that comes through the bank, through a partner, through an inheritance, through a loan, through a tax. This could be money you owe or money that's returned to you. Let's see what's going on, where we will be pertaining to our psyche and our unconscious. Twin flame. Wow, okay, so it looks like relationships come through very strongly, and there's no doubt about that. Twin flame energies are never easy, okay? Never, ever easy. But in conjunction to a very important partnership, we could say here. Could be in business, could be in love as well. We've got commitment. My goodness. My goodness, what is this? And we've got dark night of the soul, you see? Something very dark, something very challenging. But remember, in this deck, we do not take reversals. So let's see, because a twin flame may be someone that you are not committed to. So therefore, you needed to go through a dark night of the soul, some sort of a purging and ending for the opening, for the ability to connect with your twin flame. We've got free will, so it's up to us. Spirit is saying that there is freedom, there's free will always. It's where you put your focus on. It's what you construct through positive exchange, thought, and, you know, even energetically, believing that you will attract something positive and not negative. Because when we fear that everything will be doom and gloom and negative and, my God, I won't be able to make it or I won't succeed, then that's what we will attract. So what's at the foundation? Divine timing, my friends. The wheel of fate, yes. The wheel of fate, justice, and devotion to your beliefs, to what you believed. I believe Pisces. Remember, Jupiter also rules Pisces. And Jupiter is in Taurus, which is in good aspect to Pisces. And at some point, Jupiter will reach that degree where he will sextile Neptune. So the divine will be bringing the gifts in. At that point, Jupiter, and this is next year, and Jupiter will also conjunct Uranus. So I'm getting April, May, March, even from March, April, May will be a very important time for many of us where we will see the gifts, I believe, reinvention, having second chances, showing what you're inspired to invest in, to be devoted to be loyal to, and divine timing will bring the change. But it does involve an ending because the divine timing card is like the Wheel of Fortune, friends, okay? So I want to take just 3 Sibilas here and I will end this reading. I want to thank you all in advance for your love always, for your support. What is this courtship about? What is this contract? What is this meeting? What is this partnership, love, connection, agreement about? We've got harmony, the Amica. Amica is like the marriage card. It's the 4 of Wands. Libra energies. This could be friendship as well. This could also be help coming through from a friend. This could also be just harmonious energies, even where an agreement, a legal agreement is concerning. We've got Gran Consolazione, the dream comes true. And we've got the Vecchia Signora, a visitor, a dilemma about a physical visit or a decision. Or there's something that we're needing to tweak. Okay, this dilemma is a bit of a question here. And it's concerning the thief, a third party, just like the 7 of Swords. This is the 10 of Pentacles, but this is the outsider. So there's a little bit of negative energies here, a little bit of disbelief. This is regarding third parties. It could be regarding money, marriage, commitment, business, partnerships, so on and so forth. Okay, so what's at the bottom? We've got helpful energies, Virgo, the servant. Remember the 6th house, continue serving, continue working. It's the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so continue being of service, putting your effort in, working hard. We will see the rewards in divine timing when Chronos permits. Okay, and there will be a sense of celebration. 9 of Wands. Okay, alegria, merriment and happiness. This is support from friends, supportive energies as well, but also who you've supported, who you've serviced, who you've been there for. These could be the positive energies that are returned to you now. Okay, so a change in the wind. Let's just read that as you may receive a personal message through that. A sense that unseen change has been initiated, preparation for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift, uncertainty about which direction the winds will blow. It's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change, to want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes. Yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time of transformation as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air. scatter seeds and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. Now, just giving you a personal thing, something that happened with me today. I kept some pumpkin seeds recently, and this is very Taurian. It's like planting seeds, literally. I've recently planted through lemon seeds. I've got a lemon sprout, a little lemon tree sprout, which I started about 6 months ago. Now, a week ago, I planted some pumpkin seeds and I put them in some tissue, wet the tissue and put them in a plastic bag in a dark place, a cool place. And I thought today, oh, I forgot those seeds. Let me open up the plastic bag and voila, so many seeds have come through, so many pumpkins. It was a big surprise for me today. I'm going to plant them in the earth, literally. So remember, they were in a hidden place, out of sight, even though they had sprout, which again is very Gemini energies. Of course, Aries is the seed, so the new cycle having started. Taurus is the water, the sun or the darkness, whatever is necessary to grow something, to grow those seeds. And Gemini is the sprout, which I've seen today. So there is hope, my dear friends, and it's funny how this resonates with this message. So whatever it is that we are growing now, we need to keep nurturing, loving, and feeding it. And that's where the magic lies. Now, where relationships and partnerships are concerned, relationships go through periods where partners seem out of sync with each other, and stormy emotions and moods threaten to take down the ship. Perhaps someone has a change of heart and leaves. Those rough seas offer opportunities for mutual growth, a way for you to understand your own heart better and to know what you need to be truly happy. Rest assured that whatever is happening now, good will come from it. Take temporary shelter and remove yourself from drama. The air will clear and everything will be fresh and new again. This too shall pass. Where prosperity is concerned, which is a big issue for many people right now, as you endeavor to create a prosperous life, you may encounter unexpected reversals that cause you to shift directions. This is a good thing, so there is nothing to fear. Perhaps an opportunity you sought went to someone else. Perhaps you've pursued something that you suddenly realize is not in your highest good. You might not be 100% clear on where you need to go, but you are certain that things are not going as planned. Circumstances are not in your control right now. Wait it out. All will be well. Even better, actually. Trust. Beautiful. And that's exactly what's going on for many of us. I see it with a lot of people. I do talk with a lot of people. At least today, as Mercury stepped into Sagittarius, it's been like crazy with messages. So it's probably going to feel the same for you. I am wishing you well. I'd love to hear from you. It is Friday today. I think it's a day of Jupiter. Is it? I always get mixed up with Friday and Saturday. I think Saturday is Jupiter and Venus may be Friday. I always mix those things up. Anyway, my darling friends, let's wait it out. Let's wait out the storm until roughly the 23rd. I will be back, of course. But remember, I'm trying to get readings out for you for the month of December. If you're a patron, we're doing the new moon in Scorpio today, tomorrow. Look out for that. And those of you that are not on Patreon, do join us there. The individual love readings are up there for all signs. They're also available through my website. If you're not a Patreon, you can purchase a one-off reading. If you're on Patreon, you can see 12 for the price of purchasing one from the website. So it does pay you to join us on Patreon. As well as that, you get to go in a raffle. We give 3 free readings every month. Those of you that have won from last month, expect your win, your free readings early next week. And that is all, I think, my darlings. Happy new moon in Scorpio. And whatever needs to die away, let it perish. Okay? Sending you lots of love, and I will be back. Love to hear from you.